What's the deal? In this live stream, we are going over the company Akerna Corp. I have 500 shares of this company. I believe this company is very underexposed, very undervalued. No one really talks about this company on YouTube. It's a microcap company. Before we get into that, let's go over my portfolio. So I do have 500 shares of Akerna Corp. My market value for that is $2,230. Right now, it's sitting at $4.46 in pre-market. My average price is $4.18. I have been swing trading this stock since October of 2020. So I have 15 shares of Afria. I actually bought a couple days ago. Right now, it's up. Well, I'm up 9.9% on that position. I bought also Tilray because they are going to merge very soon. Tilray is up 12.5% since I've gotten Tilray. All right, so I have 15 shares of Afria, 4 shares of Tilray, 8 shares of Grow Generation. Lemonade, I have 3 shares. I got into Coinbase at $330, and then I bought another share at $298. So my average price is $316.31. Right now, it is sitting at $300.64. All right, so Akerna Corp. Let's get into Akerna Corp. Okay, so this is the Akerna Corp's chart. Ticker symbol KERN. A lot of people would say this chart is very terrifying. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. It moves very violently. It has a 16 million share float. This company, this stock here. I love it. I love it. I love the way it moves. Yeah, so this company was actually created through a SPAC merger of MTech and MJ Freeway. All right, so let's get into Akerna. All right, so this is the Akerna website here. The company overview. Let's go ahead and read this. Established in 2019, Akerna is the first cannabis software company to be listed on a major U.S. exchange. Since that time, Akerna has continued to grow and evolve, focusing on key acquisitions of technology companies specifically designed to support the cannabis industry. Through our growing family of brands, Akerna connects data points across the global cannabis supply chain to create one of the world's most transparent and accountable consumer packaged goods supply chains on a global scale. We believe connected data and information will modernize and propel the cannabis industry forward by increasing the power of businesses, governments, patients, and consumers to make smart decisions. The cornerstone service offering of the Akerna family is MJ Freeway. All right, real quick. Like I said, MJ Freeway was the company before they merged before the SPAC bought MJ Freeway out. And the SPAC was MTech. Let's just make we'll go back to this real quick. Let me just I want to make sure. I want to be giving y'all, this is live. I gotta make sure this is not wrong. Yeah, real quick. MTech SPAC. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, so it's MTech Acquisition Corp. They merged with MJ Freeway, and they got Jessica Billingsley, which was the CEO of MJ Freeway, and they made her the CEO of this company after it was formed into Akerna. So let's get back to where we were. The cornerstone service offering of the Akerna family is MJ Freeway, the world's largest global cannabis software company. Established in 2010, MJ Freeway invented seed-to-sale technology and developed the industry's first cannabis enterprise software solution, MJ Platform. To date, MJ Freeway has tracked more than $20 billion in legal cannabis sales. Built on the MJ Platform infrastructure, Akerna's regulatory compliance arm, Leaf Data Systems, is a software solution that enables governments to track cannabis plants from seed to sale and ensure patient, public, and product safety. Over the past 18 months, the Akerna family of brands has continued to grow with acquisitions of Solo Sciences, Trillis, Ample Organics, Last Call Analytics, and most recently Viridian Sciences. Yeah, so what I like about what's happening in this website, Viridian Sciences is a very new acquisition. This is their most acquisition here, and they already have it updated. It's here, like that's what I like to see, that they update their website, because you can get companies that they don't update their website, and it's just, you can tell that the management of the website is trash, basically. So let's get into their investor relations. Stock data. Okay, so here it says they have 14 million shares outstanding. Let's check other places real quick. We'll be going back and forth. We'll be all over the internet real quick. Well, not real quick. We'll be all over the internet in this video, because I want to make sure everything is verified. So real quick, let's check the outstanding shares. Outstanding. Okay, this is Market Watch. Okay, so Market Watch says the free float is 15.4 million with 22.9 million shares outstanding. Okay, let's see Webull. The Webull, Akerna's free float says 18 million. And let's see. Let's check on Yahoo Finance. $16 million. Yeah, so it's gonna be 16 million average. It's weird because a couple of days ago Webull said it was 16.7 million, but can't really this is what you gotta do. If you don't trust a certain number, you gotta check different websites, different places. So basically, it takes 16 million. That's the free float. Very tight float. It's a micro cap stock. $63 million market cap. Very small company here. Market cap. Okay, so let's dig a little deeper in this company. All right, so this is their 10K that they. This is their 10K here. All right, I'm not gonna read the business overview because I just gave you a business overview in the beginning. It was much more summarized than this. But basically, their main thing that their company like revolves around is seed to sale tracking. So I'm just get into this real quick. Seed to sale tracking allows the tracking of products from cultivation through harvest and processing and manufacturing to the. Wait, we're missing some. No, okay. To the monitoring of the final sale to the patient or consumer. Our traceability technology captures every step in an individual plant's life, providing and all activity, transportation, and transactions that happen in between. While we do not provide a point of sale processing and never own or handle any product or cash transaction, our platform does record all sales as part of the state and jurisdictional compliance track and trace processes. The data gathered throughout all of these processes is captured and provides the insights and information needed to run on a efficient and streamlined cannabis business. Seed to sale software operates in a complementary relationship with state mandated track, and I need some glasses or something. How do you make this bigger? Anyway, I'm gonna get back into this. The data gathered throughout all of these processes is captured and provides the insights and information needed to run on efficient and streamlined cannabis business. Seed to sale software operates in a complementary relationship with state mandated track and trace systems, replicating the reporting functionality and eliminating the need for operators to duplicate the compliance data into two disparate systems. Track and trace systems are designed solely for government regulators to maintain compliance and do not have the sophistication or functionality to provide cannabis business owners with the insights and tools for effective business management. Our seed to sale platforms integrate with the state track and trace compliance system, reporting in the mandated data along the supply chain, while also providing business owners with the capabilities to make informed business decisions based on the fully overview of their operations. All right. I butchered that so bad. All right, products and solutions. So they have MJ Platform. That's their main product here. MJ Platform was created by the CEO of this company, Jessica Billingsley. All right, so they have MJ Platform, Amp Organics, Trellis. Okay. Let's just get into this. I wasn't really going to get into this, but might as well, I guess. MJ Platform is a cornerstone SaaS offering for legal cannabis, hemp, and CBD businesses. We provide state licensed cultivators, manufacturers, distributors, and retail dispensaries with data-driven seed-to-sale tracking platform that provides clients with an enterprise resource planning solution for managing their inventory and regulatory compliance. MJ platform is used by clients to compliantly track inventory through all phases of the seed to sale cycle, from cultivation to extraction and infusion to packaging, distribution, and retail sales. Data points are collected at every stage of the product lifecycle and about multiple aspects of the plant's growing environment, manufacturing processes, and ingredients, as well as retail pricing and purchase data. We service licensed operators in all verticals of the industry, including cultivation, manufacturing, distribution, and retail dispensaries. We have significant client presence for our commercial software solutions in mature cannabis markets such as Arizona, California, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Colorado, Utah, Illinois, Oklahoma, and Puerto Rico, as well as Canada. We have exclusivity in the Pennsylvania and Utah markets due to our government contracts, which require operators in the states to use MJ platform. That is awesome. That's awesome. We have exclusivity in the Pennsylvania and Utah markets due to our government contracts. That is amazing. Okay, Amp Organics. Amp Organics is the leading Health Canada approved software for Canadian licensed producers with the majority market share in Canada, the only G7 country with a federally legal cannabis. Ample's seed to sell platform allows cultivators to track and report every stage of their cannabis growing operations, production, and sales processes by implementing unique workflows and methods to ensure that traceability identifiers are attached to various entities at every stage of production and sale. Furthermore, the Ample technology provides insight and control for regulators by generating mandatory compliance reports on inventory, patients, physicians, and any other details required within a specific regulatory jurisdiction. Yeah, so Akerna Corp is trying to just eat up these type of companies that are very similar to them, that, you know, so they can connect their data points through their technologies. Okay, Ample currently has 45 full-time employees and provides services to over 120 LPs and 5 other licensed cannabis producers in Colombia, Jamaica, New Zealand, and Australia. Ample was a Deloitte Fast 50 company to watch in 2018, placed 9th on the Deloitte Fast 50 in 2019, and was ranked the 19th top growing company in Canada by the Globe and Mail in 2019. I don't know what Deloitte Fast 50 is. I'll look that up later. Who knows what? I don't know what that is. Probably not that important. Trellis is a cannabis cultivation management and compliance software company that provides clients with technology to manage and optimize their operational workflow throughout cultivation. Yeah, I think they did a typo. Anyway, throughout the cultivation, manufacturing, and distribution supply chain. Trellis platform integrates with state track and trace systems, generates Health Canada compliant reports, and provides documentation for clients, including order manifests, packaging labels, and batch reports. Trellis facilities compliance by maintaining a chain of custody records from seed to sale with 2-factor authorization and permission-driven user profiles. The Trellis product is designed to meet the needs of smaller licenses, bringing a streamlined solution built for cultivators, manufacturers, and distributors that is trusted by some of California's largest brands. Okay. So the Trellis product is designed to meet the needs of smaller licenses. Okay. Solo Sciences, anti-counterfeiting technology. Solo is a technology provider for legal cannabis businesses with a focus on providing a cannabis tracking technology that provides seed-to-sale self-data throughout a product's life cycle and empowers consumers with the ability to confirm the quality and authenticity of a product they have purchased. Solo uses proprietary technology to place a unique encrypted arrangement of patterns, the Solo tag or Solo code, onto individual packages individual packaging labels. Solo technology is significantly lower cost and more secure than traditional tagging technologies like radio frequency identification. The technology includes a free consumer mobile application, granting end users and regulatory agencies the ability to track products in the supply chain, verify the authenticity, and learn more detailed information about the product, such as its origins and ingredients. What's up, Omega? Good to see you, my guy. Yeah, man, I'm trying to figure out how to get some subscribers and stuff, you know. I need how you say it, more, I don't know, more motivation and stuff, you know. This motivates me. This vibe, you see this vibe? I like this vibe. I like this vibe. Okay, Solo has developed several key partnerships, including 14th Round, a leading cannabis packaging innovator and number one vaporizer and packaging supplier in North America, the Global Alliance for Cannabis Commerce, a trade organization representing a major cross-section of the global cannabis industry, and the Utah Department of Health and Department of Agriculture through Akerna's leaf data systems contracts, including Solo Tag, a key tagging and technology component in a closed-loop system used by all Utah cannabis licenses as the state's primary tracking system at the retail, wholesale, cultivation, and manufacturing levels. Okay, so Viridian is the newest one that they just acquired. Viridian. On March 10th, 2021, we entered into an agreement and plan of reorganization with Navigator Acquisition Corp., a Delaware corporation, and Viridian Sciences Inc., a Delaware company, whereby we agreed to acquire 100% of the issued and outstanding capital stock of Viridian from Navigator for 1 million shares of Akerna common stock valued at $6 per share. The Viridian transaction. Yeah, it's weird because when they did this, they didn't want to disclose they didn't want to disclose more information. I'm pretty sure this may be dilutive in nature further on, you know, but overall, I think it was a good thing. The agreement provides for a contingent payment of shares of our common stock equal to up to 1 million payable after the 1 year period following the closing of the Viridian transaction based upon certain revenue achievements set forth in the agreement. A portion of the share consideration in an amount equal to 100,000 shares of our common stock valued at $6 per share in cash was deposited into an escrow account to satisfy certain net working capital adjustments and indemnification obligations of Navigator. So Viridian is a cannabis business management software system built on SAP Business One. We expect the Viridian transaction to close on or around April 1st, 2021, which it just did close. I just saw the news. I saw the news on Webull. Alright, so Leaf Data Systems. Leaf Data Systems is our SaaS product for government agencies. Leaf Data Systems provides regulatory authorities with visibility into the operations of licensed medical and recreational cannabis businesses. Government regulators desire visibility at critical junctures within the seed-to-sale chain of custody in order to ensure public safety, monitor sales data for the purpose of taxation, and perform physical inspections of cannabis industry facilities. Leaf Data Systems allows for specific data points captured during these workflows to be compiled into the state and regional view retrievable by regulatory officials. Okay. Business intelligence and data analytics products. We have 4 data products, MJA and Akerna Acumen Big Data, which both leverage the extensive data captured in each of MJ platforms, cultivation, E&A, distribution, and retail modules. Ample Data, which leverages data obtained through Canadian regulated retail channels, and Last Call Analytics, which provides retail sales and analytics for alcohol brands. All right, so we won't get into these. read enough of all that. Oh yeah, so they also do cannabis business consulting. We provide project-focused consulting services to clients that are initiating or expanding their cannabis businesses, or are interested in data consulting engagements regarding the legal cannabis industry. We typically provide our consulting services to clients in emerging markets that are seeking consultation on newly introduced licensing regimes and assistance with the regulatory compliant build out of operations in newly open states. Entering the cannabis industry is a significant undertaking. We work with clients to efficiently comply with the state requirements in connection with the launch and operations of their cannabis businesses. Our management and key personnel bring deep cannabis industry experience to us. Okay, competitive advantage. Okay, let's see. This seems important. Competitive advantage. Partner API. We host an open API ecosystem and are continually developing and maintaining an extensive collection of integrations that are designed to connect our solutions to our 85 partners, provide full service solutions to all points in the cannabis business life cycle, including compliance, hardware, banking, accounting, online ordering, payment solutions, CRM, and loyalty delivery, and business analytics. We believe these integrations provide a competitive advantage as they reduce implementation time, effort, and cost while providing a holistic cannabis solution. We have certified API integration with their one ERP software providers, supplying sophisticated accounting solutions that collect and store business transactions to satisfy external reporting requirements. Additionally, we leverage revenue sharing agreements and referral programs with our strategic partners to further grow our business and our view. Technology. As inventors of seed-to-sale technology, our proprietary platform is an AWS cloud-based software solution. We offer specialized cannabis workflows specific to the needs of the industry. We serve all verticals of the cannabis supply chain. We are one of the few true single-platform seed-to-sale solutions in the cannabis space, and the sophistication of our technology allows us to uniquely scale across legal markets. Our platform has processed over 20 billion in legal cannabis sales with speed, reliability, and security capabilities designed to serve the need of even the largest enterprise customers. Cool. Strategy. What's their strategy? Let's find out. We intend to leverage our scale and capital markets access to pursue additional growth through organic initiatives and to pursue our ecosystem strategy, which leverages integrations, partnerships, and inorganic growth. We believe having a scaled ecosystem gives us more opportunities to leverage our footprint and increase wallet share by providing more value to our clients through having what we believe is the most robust cannabis technology suite available. We intend to pursue additional growth through organic initiatives, including increased marketing, personnel and resources, acquisitions, and strategic relationships. Real quick, one thing that they do that I really that I like is they release data. For example, recently they released data that says that this last 420 was the biggest. Companies sold the most amount of cannabis than ever before on that day. That day broke records on selling cannabis, basically, like stuff like that. They release data, and when they release data, people see that they're releasing data, and they're basically marketing themselves by showing how accurate their data is. Basically, I mean that's how I see it. They release data, and they literally show their projections. They'll show like one number, then they'll show their projections. I'll show y'all that later anyway. But I believe that's a good way to market themselves, because they show people how accurate their technologies is. Okay. Broaden our basis of customers with increasing cannabis legislation, rapid industry consolidation, and opportunities in other supply chain driven industries. Akerna will continue to focus on expanding our leadership and market share in the mid market while optimizing our offerings for the multi state, multi vertical enterprise segment. We will continue to invest in our sales and marketing efforts and intend to expand into new markets to grow our customer base, grow revenue from our existing customers. With increased product line offerings such as MJ Analytics, as well as our growing API partner network, we are able to offer continued opportunities for our customers to optimize and streamline their operations by leveraging our existing customer base and provide them with an array of tools and solutions. We are able to increase the revenue opportunity without the burden of new client acquisition costs. Expand and deepen our partner ecosystem. We have an extensive network of API integrated cannabis application providers and other referral sources, providing us with new avenues of qualified leads and new customer opportunities. By continuing to grow and optimize these partner agreements and relationships, we have increased exposure to larger client pools and revenue sharing agreements. All right, so it's 8:32. Real quick, let me just see how Akerna is doing. KERN. And now KERN's at $4.40, so it is down 2.2% today, which is not a surprise because this baby goes up and it goes down. It goes up and it goes down. Look at that. Up and down. All right, so right now, Corp is at $4.33. It just shot more down further. Let's look at the general stock market real quick. All right, so the general stock market looks to be up. Everything looks green so far. Tesla's up 0.7%. Oh no, 0.9%. Lemonade's up 1.6% today. All right, so overall, the 420 stocks look to be down today. All right, so let's go back. Where were we? Okay. Okay, so this is the patents and trademarks. I think this is very important also. So we'll read this. We primarily rely upon a combination of confidentiality procedures, contractual provisions, copyright, trademark, patent, and trade secret laws, and other similar measures to protect our proprietary information and intellectual property. We hold 2 patents in the United States through Solo related to its Solo ID proprietary technology. One patent has an issue date of December 1, 2009, and is set to expire on December 1, 2029. The other patent has an issue date of May 31st, 2011. Wow. And is set to expire on July 11, 2025. We also have one patent application filed on April 22nd, 2011 by MJF, which is currently pending action by the United States Patent Office. Okay, so that's a new one. No, it's not new. This is 2011. What am I talking about? Okay. Anyway, we and our wholly owned subsidiaries hold 15 trademarks in the United States, principally related to Akerna, MJ Freeway, Leaf Data Systems, our Daily Dose Mailer, Solo ID, and our logos and designs. 7 in Canada, principally related to Ample Central, Ample Data, Ample Exchange, and Ample Logos and Designs, and one in Colombia, one in Jamaica, and one in EU IPO related to Ample's logo and designs. Employees as of December 31st, 2020, we had 144 full-time employees. Of these employees, 99 are based in the United States and 45 are based in Canada. Our workforce is highly educated, with most of our employees working in engineering, technical, or professional roles. None of our employees are a member of a union or a party to any collective bargaining agreement. We believe our employee relations are good. That's a good thing. All right, so this is the merger agreement. So on October 10th, 2018, we entered into a definitive merger agreement, or the merger agreement, with MTech Acquisition, or MTech MJF, MTech Purchaser Merger Sub Inc., a Delaware corporation and a wholly owned subsidiary of Akerna MTech Company Merger Sub LLC, a Colorado limited liability company, and a wholly owned subsidiary of Akerna MTech Sponsor LLC, or what the or the MTech Sponsor, a Florida limited. Like, what is this with these words? Gosh, these words are just looks like they're vomiting words together, literally. All right. Basically, what they're just basically saying is MTech Acquisition merged with MJ Freeway, and they made Jessica Billingsley the CEO. MTech was a SPAC, special purpose acquisition company. All right, that's what they basically trying to say, but they're just vomiting these weird words. It's vomiting stuff and putting them together. Okay, so I think these are the risks. Yes, these are the risk factors. These are the risk factors. In addition to other information contained in the report from on Form 10-K, the following risk factors should be considered carefully in evaluating our business. If any of the following risks can actually occur, our business, financial condition, and results of operations could be materially and adversely affected. Risks relating to our financial condition and operating history. We have a history of losses. Yes, their fundamentals are trash. I ain't gonna lie. Their fundamentals are freaking trash. Okay, we'll maybe get into their. Well, yeah. Anyway, we will. Whatever. All right. So we have incurred significant losses in each fiscal year since our inception in 2010. We have experienced net losses of approximately 17 million, 16.4 million, and 12.4 million for the 6 months period ended December 31st, 2020, and years ended June 30, 2020, and June 30, 2019, respectively. Yeah, so actually these people, this company is actually going to have earnings very soon. I may sell all my shares and then wait until to see what happens in earnings, because this because Akerna Corp usually misses in earnings. Okay, I'm being honest. These losses have been due to the substantial investments we have made to develop our monitoring and compliance platforms and related software. Market these products are to government, regulatory agencies, and commercial businesses, and growing our infrastructure to support our increased business. We expect to continue to invest in the further development of our platforms, software, and related products offerings, and to grow both our government, regulatory, and commercial business client base. Okay. As a result, we expect operating expenses to increase in the future due to expected increased sales and marketing expenses, operational costs, product development costs, and general administrative costs, and therefore our operating losses will continue or even increase at least through the near term. In addition, because we are now a public company, we will incur significant legal, accounting, and other expenses that MJF did not incur as a non-public company. Furthermore, to the extent that we are successful in increasing our client base, we will also incur increased expenses because costs associated with generating and supporting client agreements are generally incurred upfront, while revenue is generally recognized ratably over the term of the agreement. You should not rely upon our recent revenue growth as indicative of future performance. We may not reach profitability in the near future or at any specific time in the future. If and when our operations do become profitable, we may not sustain profitability. Yes. Yes, very bad fundamentals this company has, but I love their chart. I love their share flow. It's very tight. I love the way it moves with news. That's why I swing trade it. So anyway, we have a relatively short operating history, which makes it difficult to evaluate our business and future prospects. We have a relatively short operating history. Okay, we already read that part. Our wholly owned subsidiary MJF has been in existence since 2010, and much of our revenue growth has occurred during the past 3 years. We have encountered and will continue to encounter risks and difficulties frequently experienced by growing companies in rapidly changing industries, including those related to market acceptance of our current and future products and services, changing regulatory environments and costs associated with compliance, our ability to compete with other companies offering similar products and services, our ability to effectively market our products and services and attract new clients, existing clients, retention rates, and the ability to upsell clients, the amount and timing of operating expenses, particularly sales and marketing expenses related to maintenance and expansion of our business operations and infrastructure, our ability to control costs, including operating expenses, our ability to manage organic growth and growth fueled by acquisitions, public perception and acceptance of cannabis-related products and services generally, and general economic conditions and events. If we do not manage these risks successfully, our business and financial performance will adversely be affected. Yes, I believe. Yeah, so basically they're saying, hey, our cash flows are decreasing. We have horrible numbers, but we're trying to grow. That's our risks, but they're in a very good position to capitalize off of the legalization of cannabis in the United States, federal legalization. Okay, so risks related to cannabis industry. As a company whose clients operate in the cannabis industry, we face many unique evolving risks. We currently serve government and private clients with respect to their tracking, monitoring, and compliance needs as they operate in the growing cannabis industry. Any risks related to the cannabis industry that may adversely affect our clients and potential clients may in turn adversely affect demand for our products. Specific risks faced by companies operating in the cannabis industry include, but are not limited to, the following. Marijuana remains illegal under the United States federal law. Marijuana is a Schedule 1 controlled substance under the Controlled Substances Act, or CSA, and is illegal under federal law. It remains illegal under United States federal law to grow, cultivate, sell, or possess marijuana for any purpose, or to assist or conspire with those who do so. Okay, well, let's see what else we could look into here. Yes, this is the market price of our common stock is still likely to be highly volatile and subject to wide fluctuations, and stockholders may be unable to resell shares of common stock at or above the price at which they are acquired. This is basically saying, hey, our stock moves like this, up, down, up, down, up, down. And when you try to sell, you're panicking. You're trying to sell. Sometimes it's hard because the share flow is so small, and this company is extremely underexposed. Go on YouTube and see who's talking about this company. Nobody is. Okay, nobody is. That's the beauty of this thing. Okay. Okay, stop looking at the risks. We already looked at the risks. We already know what's up. Basically, the risks are, hey, we're a new company. We have a microcap. We're a microcap. This stock is microcap and very risky. You might have issues selling your stocks at certain prices because we are so volatile. Yeah, basically that's what they're saying. Small share float, very unexposed. Okay, so you can see that their software revenue increased from 2019 to 2020. So from 4.8 million to 6.7 million. Their total revenue increased from that time span. Gross profit increased 34%. All right, so look at the expenses or operating expenses. Watch this. All right, so the parentheses are means that they're negative. That's bad. Okay. So product development, they went from spending 1.2 million to spending 3.1 million. Marketing, they really didn't increase their marketing. Their sales and marketing. General and administrative, it went from 4.6 million to 4.4 million. Depreciation and amortization. That's not even relevant right now. Anyway, but what is relevant is this. Oh, whoa. Okay, so loss from operations. All right, so they went from losing 6.2 million to losing 15.7 million. Yeah, so like I said many times, this company is fundamentally screwed. Okay, I don't recommend you invest in this company just because their number. Well, obviously you're not going to. The numbers are trash. I don't know. I recommend to this company. You gotta get a good entry. You gotta look at the chart, get a good entry, and a good entry, in my opinion, would be anything under $5 for a long-term investment. Anything under $5. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not a financial advice. Everything here is for educational and entertainment purposes only. But if I were you, if you want to grab this thing for long term, I would grab it under $5, hold it, and then grab it under $5, hold it, let it fall 5%, grab some more, let it fall 5%, grab some more, and then wait. That's what I would do. Okay, that's what I would do if I was long term holding it. But I'm not. I mean, I'm long term holding it, but I'm also long term swing trading this baby because it's beautiful. If their share structure dramatically changes and things change, you know, the dynamics of the stock changes, I will figure out a different strategy. But right now, I'm swing trading this stock. Total revenue increased to 7.8 million for the 6 months ended December 31st, 2020 from 6.5 million for the 6 months ended December 31st, 2019, an increase of 1.3 million or 20%. The increase in total revenue was driven primarily by growth in our software businesses of 2 million or 41% compared to prior period. The growth in software was offset by a decline in consulting revenue of 0.6 million or 41%, primarily a result of government shutdown related to COVID, as discussed below. Cost of revenue increased to 3.1 million for the 6 months ended December 31st, 2020 from 3 million for the 6 months ended. Yeah, so I already went over that through with this. Y'all already saw that, so I ain't gonna get into that. You can see that their losses are they're burning through cash. This company is also, just beware if you are holding this company. If you're holding a massive position, actually, just beware. This company, for sure, in my opinion, will eventually have to do a share dilution. They're gonna have to raise money by selling shares because they're burning through cash, and they're burning through cash, and they're growing. They're trying to grow. They're trying to grow as fast as possible before legalization happens. They want to be the top dog in seed to sale technologies. But to grow even further, they're gonna have to sell shares to raise capital. Okay. You can see, like, parentheses means they're losing. Okay, so you can see that their losses are increasing, accelerating, not just increasing, accelerating. But they're trying to grow. They're like, oh, it's gonna be legal. We gotta grow fast. All hands on deck. All right, so this is the consolidated balance sheets for Akerna Corp. Okay, so their assets did increase massively. Okay, from June 30, 2019, they had their total assets was 24 million. Then it went to 58 million a year later, then to 77 million a year later after that. Their liabilities went from 2.4 million to 21.9 million, then to 19.6 million. Total liabilities and equity. Wait, okay, never mind. They make their most money from software. All right, so their loss from operations went from 12.5 million to 17.2 million, then to 6.2 million, then to 15.7 million. I expect their company to fall after earnings. Why? Because historically they've been not having good earnings, basically. So when earnings does come, I'm most likely going to sell my shares. I'm not sure yet. I gotta do more research. Gotta look into it more, depending on the sentiment of the overall market at the time and everything. You know. Look at their cash flows. Negative. Negative cash flows. Cash flows investing from investing activities. Negative. Was positive 2019, then fell into the negative in 2020. Cash and restricted cash beginning of period. Okay, so it went from 2.5 million, then to 22.3 million, then to 24.6 million. All right, so we've seen enough of this Akerna 10K already. Let's look at the stocks. Right now, Akerna is at $4.27. Like I said, this thing moves very violently. Oh, let's look at their share. Let's look at their shorts. Loading. I know. Short interest. I believe it was 17%. Wow, short volume ratio 30%. Yeah, we gotta look. Okay, this is 30. Short interest. Did their short interest just go up or what? Last time I saw this at 17. This is 11.4% share shorted. Okay, it's weird. Let's look at. You see, this is what you gotta do. You gotta look at different ones because these guys are not geniuses. This is from Nasdaq.com. These guys are pretty accurate. Whoa. I want to see percentages. Akerna Corp short. Try it one more time. All right, so short interest here says 15.7. Yeah, that sounds more accurate. I usually see from 15 to like 18% short interest. for Akerna Corp. Yeah, so right now Akerna Corp's at $4.33. It's now at $4.26. You see how violent this thing moves? It's crazy.